All right, cool car, really comfortable car. I mean, it really is a nice vehicle. I really do like it. Now, let's see where the complication is to open the hood. What button do we hit to open the hood? Do we even know? All the way down? Oh, it's probably on the, right here it is. There it is. So let's check out the motor. Let's get my phone. I'm gonna forget my phone. I do that type of stuff all the time. Okay. So this is interesting. What is that all about? That's just the name. All right. All right. So let's get her open. Get it one hand. And there it is. So the big old plastic thing. Engine sounds really nice and good. It's interesting. I buy cars. These battery terminals. That's one thing you should always check. You'd be amazed how I've bought vehicles and these things are loose. There's your power port. Really quiet. I didn't run her hard. Okay. Probably Pirelli. Pirelli tires. Nice. So back here, I gotta sit back here. So back here, so these seats are pretty far back. Let's go ahead and sit back here and see how this feels. You know, here's the thing. So it's not a bench seat, so it's kind of a good bad thing. I think the bucket seat's in the back, so you gotta really go all the way in the back there. You have a separate little moonroof. This moonroof got my thing here, but does the seat here go back any further? See, it doesn't. So that's it. Wow. So right now, this is a little tight. You know what I mean? There's a lot of room up front, and then this here adjusts with this moving. But the back here, what's the thing here? Touchscreen turn on. Okay. What's going on? On. Rear lock. Okay. I see. So you should sync up front. Alright, so does this have your own little console? It does. Huge storage on that. And nice. Have your little shade here. Here's your doors. I'm okay. How the hell do you get out of here? Right here it is. So yeah, not very impressive on that. But there's a seat. Does the seat go back? This has to have. You know, I'm surprised. I guess we're just really far back. Look at, for you to get in this vehicle. Look, I'm surprised there isn't a little bit more room. It's not bad, but I mean, seat's pretty far back. But then you can.
It's pretty far back, but I am like about 6'1", so I got.
Yeah, it's not too bad. So, but this is pretty good. So you do have a pretty good. Oh, you can like lay down back here. That's nice. That's real nice. So if you want to kick back, that is good. Yeah, yes, that's nice.
And they got these butts back are heated.
Oh, they got heated rear seats. Okay, that's cool. All right. So huge storage here, and underneath there. Right. Yeah, I'm saying here. So then, but how does a person? So let's look at that here. How does a person get into the back? Let me see how that plays out here. So what button do I hit here? Or do I? Oh, there it is. Yeah, but you know what? That's not very exciting. That can't be right. I did it wrong. I had to do it wrong. Right? This should move forward. There should be, oh, here it is. There it is. There it is. I figured it out. Okay, so now you get in the back. All right. You know, back here. Yeah. Okay, that goes out. Well, that goes a lot further, actually. All right. So now back here, not too shabby. Okay. So now pull this back. Here you go. Oh, okay. That's how you release it. Okay. So you're back here, not too bad. Okay, there's that. You probably have to put your little seat up a little bit more. So the question here is, can I? Oh, I can. Oh, cool. So look at this here. You can actually take this and you can change your position back here as well. So that's pretty cool. All right. And then I don't think this opens, or does it?
This one doesn't open, so this one's just going to be a shade.
This is just right. Here's your shade here. All right. Okay. But is that automatic up front? I don't think it is. Just manual.
The back one's going to be manual. This one's automatic.
Right. Okay. There. Good. So then when I want to get out, I just hit this button here. That's nice. So it totally goes up like that there. Okay. which that's not bad. Getting in and out, a little tight. Not too shabby. All right. And then over here, so you go over here. What is this here? So if I'm sitting on this side and a person driving down the road, I've been told this is your own media entertainment center.
Media entertainment center. You can access the radio and control it from here. And then if you actually click the button over here, so click that button all the way to the left. Hold that. Give it a second. There's a HDMI port, so if you connect it there, your phone will display on here as well.
Oh, so you can watch your own videos and everywhere else.
Videos and that kind of stuff.
So that's the that's the screen right there. No Bluetooth capability. It's cabled.
It's cabled, yes, sir.
Right. Okay. And then right here, what is this here?
Which one? That was to turn the screen on. So
okay.
HDMI, and then you have your iPhone.
All right, gotcha.
Radio,
that's pretty cool. Okay. All right. Nice. Yep. Let's go. Let me check out the back. Let me check out the back before you get too far into that. All right. So does this have the lift gate where you kick it underneath and it goes up?
I believe so.
You know, talking about you take your foot and you go. Well, that did it, didn't it?
Shut up, because I didn't press it. So. And then
all right.
Buttons to turn it off. To close it here, and then these are the controls for the back seat that I was holding to bring this one back up.
What are you saying now?
So these buttons for.
Yeah. So this is to put it all lay down.
Yep.
But what about the other two up front?
Which one?
So the middle row. Oh wow. Okay, cool.
So
all right, gotcha.
The one that say 2.
Yep.
The second row, and then these.
Okay. Row. And then there's probably underneath here something here, right? Check that out.
Open that up.
Yeah, your typical little. All right.
Space right here. It's like a kit for if you have a spare tire.
Right. So that's good to know. You got a spare tire, but that for some reason the manufacturers don't want to put them in cars anymore. And so what is this right here? The hold and set thing.
So when you set it, so if you don't want it all the way down or that kind of stuff, so you set it and then it'll stop halfway.
For what's the purpose of that? If you're hauling something or something?
You have stuff in the back, that kind of stuff.
Wow. I mean, how far does it go? I'm gonna see you do that. I'm intrigued to see how that works. Without getting crushed, right? So you hit that button. So now you're controlling it.
So now I'm controlling it.
You can control it. At how far? Well, yeah. But let's see. Interesting. That's kind of interesting. But the back rear window does not open, right?
No, it
okay. All right. Not too shabby. So in this vehicle here's the price. Very hard to see everything through here, if you know what I mean.
100.
Yeah, right. Yeah, but what's actually the real price of this car? Do you even know? Well, you're trying to get ADM up front.
Well, with ADM, after ADM.
I'm sorry?
ADM. Well, this one.
Oh, they already have a sticker on here already?
So since
I can't even see.
Since it's the first Hurricane, right now they have it listed at $110,720 as an MSRP.
Yeah. So they're trying to get $99.99.
Base price with no additional options is $95,090 with no additional options.
Right. All right. So they're trying to get 110 out of this because it's the latest, greatest, only one sitting here. Now, what is the deal? We're kind of changing, path. What's the deal on the new Grand Cherokees? It's like this car right here.
This is a Grand Cherokee.
Is that a brand new? Should we turn this one off real quick?
We can turn it off. This one's actually used 22 with 13,000 miles.
Yeah, so what? I haven't really been following the... See, to me, this is a good-looking car. I like this. I think the Grand Cherokee... I'd have to kind of explore this. Nice thing is used. So this is a 2022?
2022 Grand Cherokee O Summit.
Okay. What motor's in it?
This one's a V6.
What motors are available for it?
V6 and V8. The 5.7 and the 3.6.
Okay, so this vehicle here you just took on trade, you're saying?
Yeah.
So this vehicle here has how many miles?
13,000. So 13,905, pretty much 14,000.
Right. So what type of prices on this thing you even know?
This one I believe is somewhere in the 60s.
Really? So this vehicle brand new is how much?
Probably like 68, 69. But that's the 22. The 22s have gone up in prices. So like now you can get a fully loaded Grand Cherokee O Summit. Obviously this is a V6, but if you were to get a V8, they go up to like 78, 79,000.
I mean, what do you even have an inventory of new ones of these? Just curious. So I've had a lot of Grand Cherokees, and I think my wife really misses her Grand Cherokee. And I've weighed my option. Do I get another one? Oh no, this is so doggone dangerous. I really like the looks of this car. This is dangerous. And this car here, from the sales gentleman here, is explaining to me right now, this is used. And this is basically about 13 grand cheaper than a new one, right? And I'm not going to be paying the add-on this and add-on that, so it's used, so I'm probably 15 grand ahead. We'll just play it good. All right, I have not ever checked out the new Grand Cherokee L. Look at this. This is interesting. The kind of like a burgundy, really cool. That's really neat. Wow, nice. Check out the back here. Nice. Well, cool. Okay, let's check out the. Well, we'll have to pull it forward. We don't want to do. I don't want to be buying this thing yet. So let's get in here. And I wonder if this car has massaging seats. I doubt it. You know what I mean?
I believe so.
Really?
I think it does.
Oh, get out of
It
here!
has the air suspension,
Oh, come on, man! This is crazy. This has air. No, if this has massaging seats, this will be
It has
dangerous.
massage seats. There you go.
Oh my gosh!
There's your massage seats.
This is so much like the Grand Wagoneer.
It's pretty much identical to the Grand Wagoneer. You
Wow.
have your massage seats, you have your air suspension, you have your wireless charging pad, you have your electric camera, regular camera.
Oh yeah, I was wondering about
You
that.
have your panoramic sunroof. click
Oh,
on
wow.
vehicle. You have your surround camera all around. So you
Wow.
have surround camera all the way around here, all different angles. And you have your interior, and I don't think the Grand Wagoneer might, but don't quote me on it, has your interior fam cam.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
So you have all those interior fam cams. Car parks itself as well, just like that one. It has your lane departure, has your sensors on the side.
Adaptive, right? All right, so
It
we
has
should
ambient interior lighting. It has Sirius XM, FM, AM.
we should pull this forward
Yep.
so you get your tag on. I really want to drive this up the road. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure. Did you want to take this one on the highway as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and pull it in. Let me go grab that tag. I had give it to my sales manager. He was asking for it. Let me grab it real quick.
So I'm hearing something. What is that noise?
It's because I have this sitting
Am
in the trunk. Let me check.
I don't know. It's kind of like a noise. That where you see that? It's pretty cool. All right. Yeah, I want to. All right. So where's the brake? Here's the brake. Okay. Here's the auto headlamps. Okay. Oh, this is massaging seats. Duh. All right. Pretty cool. So this probably has. Yep. Same thing. The Jeep. The Jeep Cherokee. Such a cool, really nice vehicle. It really is. Wow. Yikes. Yeah, I'm going to get myself in trouble in this, aren't I? I came here to drive the Jeep Wagoneer. And, oh my gosh, here we go. I mean, this is how things happen in my life. This is a really nice car. And if it doesn't have any issues with it, I mean, oh my gosh. Just, yikes. You know what's incredible? Just the other day, I was checking one of these cars out on the internet. This is your rear view mirror. Instead of it being conventional, see here, so so it gives you a little bit more. GM came up with that idea. All right, so now let's go to the auto setting here so this is where it gets confusing. Where's the climate? You know what I mean? Here's the climate auto. Here it is. So yeah, it's too hot. Oh, it's gotta but it's not synced. How do you sync it? All right. So it's the V6 Penstar or Penske or whatever the heck motor it is. Got this here. Yep. All right, let's do a little walk around. While I'm waiting for the sales guy, a little walk around. So the thing is, 2022. Let's look at the build date. When was this thing built? I have to figure that out. So it was built a year ago. So it's a year old. Yeah, it's actually over a year old. Over a year old. So the mileage isn't, too out of the realm. You know what I mean? That's pretty cool. Kind of interesting. That kind of shook just a little bit on that. The back area, not too shabby. Got your under area here, jack, so you have a full spare. Same thing here. You got the electronic seats. And then, that's interesting. So, you would think this has an automatic down. Where is that button? Oh, duh. Okay. Got it. All right. So this car came in probably about a year ago. It was built in December. Certified, Carfax, good to know. Okay, so the car seems to have a pretty clean record, I'm assuming, but we don't know till we look at the Carfax, right? Now, have you? What's your impressions? Meaning, this vehicle here is the Grand Cherokee L. So, what does that mean?
So it's gonna be pretty much just like the Grand Cherokee, except it's gonna be a three row.
So it's an extended.
Some people say it's called for long. Some people say luxury. It's a little bit of both. Because older Grand Cherokee L's, that's when Jeep started making their vehicles a little bit more luxurious. As these came out in 2021.
So this is a redesign for 2021 model year.
Yeah. So well, I mean, in 2021 was when they released the L, and the L is going to be the one with the third row. In the Grand Cherokee.
But they did a redesign on the Grand Cherokee in 2020 or 2021. I don't know. I haven't been following.
So they brought out the Grand Cherokee L in 2021, but they still had the other 2-row Grand Cherokees still coming out in 2021. In 2022, they still brought out the Grand Cherokee L, and then they redesigned the older body style Grand Cherokees.
Right.
So there was now we call those the WK, which is the older body style, like this one up here.
Yeah. Right. That's what I had. Previous generation. So this is the new generation.
This is the new generation, yes sir.
All right. So now, I wonder what the...
Is a personal use vehicle. It's a 1 owner, no accidents, clean Carfax.
Okay. So this was an auction purchase or a trade-in? Do you even know?
Well, I think it was a trade-in. It might have been just a car that they just a customer outright. So it's not an auction car, because I would know if it was auction or not. But we haven't been buying from auction for a while now. It's either, I believe it was a trade-in, but it could have been obviously just been a car that we just bought from previous customers of ours. Every now and then people buy cars, and then after a year or two.
Yeah, this thing gets up the road, man. I mean, this thing's plenty potent. Not bad at all, really. So the noise we're hearing is the massaging seats. That's what that's all about. Remember I told you a minute ago, it's that noise? It's the massaging seat.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, so just so you know, I was like, I know what this noise is. I've got cars. So brakes, you guys, did the check on the brakes and all that stuff. It's not like I'm gonna be buying new brakes next month, right?
It's certified as well, so all the tires and everything have to pass over 60%. We check brakes, pads, rotors, drive axles. It's a 128-point inspection.
Right.
And you still get all of the brand new car warranty that comes from the manufacturer, the 5-year, 60, 3-year, 36. You still get the remainder of all that. And then since we certified it, the powertrain extends to 100,000 miles. I don't know how long you're going to keep it if you do purchase it, but it extends to 7-year, 100,000 mile powertrain, engine, transmission, and then 3-month, 3,000 mile max care, which covers almost everything.
Right. So get the tire pressures here. Wonder what the fuel mileage is on this. Interesting. What would be your guess? Oh, night vision. Look at this crap. That's pretty badass.
This one.
Look at this. Has night vision.
It's great, especially at night when there's this.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
This one averages around 21.
Really?
Up to 25 highway and around 18 city.
This is so neat. Night vision. Look at this here. I didn't even know they had that.
This one, unlike the Wagoneers, this one only takes regular gas versus premium.
This takes what now?
Regular octane gas.
Versus you recommend the Hurricane has to take premium?
Premium, yeah.
You sure about that?
Well, that one recommends 91 octane for the Hurricane.
Okay.
But the Grand Wagoneers for the 6.4 V8, those take 93.
Really? Wow, I didn't know that. All right, so that's pretty cool. I'm liking that. All right, wait a second. I want to see that. Oh my gosh. So neat. That is really pretty I'm trying to find the fuel economy, but you're saying it's 15.8 right now, but who knows what that means.
It's been driven around the bridge, so
right. Yeah, so okay. So this car here is 61 and change?
61.5, yes.
6.5. Okay. And I mean, how long has this been on your lot? Do you even know?
This been here about, I think, over 13 days, but I can double check.
So back during the crazy days, this thing was gone.
Well, 12, 13 days, including the time it takes for us to inspect it, certify it, all that fun stuff as well.
Right.
Actually, this one's been on our lot for a total of 4 days.
4 days.
1/19/23.
Wow.
and that includes the day it got here. Then after the day after that, we have to do inspection. And that.
Does it have a tow package on it?
So let's check.
Really comfortable. This thing's really
very comfortable. The Grand Cherokees are my favorite.
I mean, this thing here.
Wagoneers are a little bit too big for me, but the Grand Cherokees I love.
I'm sorry?
The Wagoneers are a little bit too big for me, but the Grand Cherokees for SUVs are my favorite that we saw.
Yeah, this here is, I'm really, I have the last model I had, I think it was 2014 or 15. The last time I had the diesel. Grand Cherokees. Yeah. Well, they paid me to get rid of it in some ways. I'm really, road noise, respectable. Power, really nice. Wow. Yeah, this thing just rocks. I'm loving the night vision, though. That is so awesome. So then, has the adaptive. So let's go ahead and get that on. Set that. Okay. Cool. Steering feels really good. No vibration in the car. Wow. So what's interesting is, why is it showing off-road? So auto. So for an auto, so I bet you, which I'm really enjoying the ride. I think we get off. Maybe we'll go to sport mode. We're down the side road. So we're going to do the same little finagle up and down. 95's not too crazy yet. We're still within reason. So let's get this thing up a little higher speed. Let's take her up. See kind of that. See how she kind of does for us. And plenty of power. I mean, no doubt. And road noise, pretty good for 14,000 miles on the tires. Pretty respectable.
Yeah.
This thing just scoots down the road. Wow. I'm the car god guy. Where I literally. And then something else populates. I'm like, oh my gosh. I was just like last week kind of checking this model car out. I've been out of the Grand Cherokee market now for probably 5 years. And I just was kind of like, you know what? I've seen some of these things out on the road. There's not that many out there. I mean, I haven't really seen many. And I just thought this is a really good looking car. It's got an elegant look to it. And I think the wife would just love this. See, the wife's had the Range Rovers, and I've had those, and I get rid of them. And she's had the Ford, Platinum, Expedition, and then I've gotten rid of that. I've had the Volkswagen Touaregs, all decked out, and I've gotten rid of those. So my wife, she gets these really nice cars, and then after X amount of time, I'll get rid of them, And so now she's driving around a Ford Ranger Tremor package. 2021 or 2022 Ford Ranger, and she actually likes the thing pretty well. But I bought a Toyota 4Runner Pro, TRD Pro from Carvana. I did a whole Carvana experience video like over 2 years ago, and I did the whole video of getting it. They brought the car in from New Mexico. It's in New Mexico, and it's a really cool car. I mean, actually, it's a great car. It's sincerely. I kind of hate to give that thing up for this, but I don't know. This is nice. Yikes. So I kind of got the TRD Pro for the kind of the wife, but it's archaic. It has the tumbler key ignition. It doesn't have any of the technology. It doesn't have the LED lights. I mean, it just it's the fan base of Toyota 4Runner people that want that traditional 4Runner. I don't know if you know a lot about that, but Toyota reached out to the 4Runner crowd years ago. This thing just rocks. I mean, this thing no problem down the road. And literally the fan base was like, don't touch the vehicle. We don't want anything. We love the way it looks. Leave it alone. And Toyota listened to them. Toyota really didn't do much of anything. See, the Toyota Tacoma, we realize or not, when Toyota Tacoma replaced that V6 motor back like in 2016 or 17, it took away the 4Runner motor. I've had the Toyota. I've had two TRD Toyota Pros, and I've had the newer Tacomas. I hate them. They're so underpowered. Those V6 motors, they're the worst. You have to pedal to the metal to get it go down the road. So they made a huge mistake. But the 4Runner still has the true and tried V6 motor that's been in the vehicle now for probably 12 years, 15 years, and that's the motor. They should have never taken out the Tacoma. I saw my Tacomas for Ranger trucks. I think a Ranger truck's nicer. Anyways, nice car, like it. Now it's all about the finagling, what makes sense, what doesn't make sense. That's kind of where it is. Great running car. I mean, it really is. I love the night vision thing. My wife, she drives all the back roads, and this here, she would be like, what? She'd be like, wow. I'd be like, I know. Crazy. Just now, can you Bluetooth or can you do your Waze on, does this have CarPlay?
Yes, it does. It has Apple CarPlay and an Android Auto. And then obviously with Apple CarPlay, you could use Waze Maps.
But is it require the USB plug-in or is it wireless? Wireless. That's what Ford has now. A lot of their vehicles, you can do the wireless.
It's wireless Apple CarPlay.
Okay, so you can, this is so freaky. When you look at this rear view mirror, it's so like, it throws off your eyes because you're always trying to look further down the road. And you see it right there in front of you. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Nice. Oh, my goodness. I'm sorry?
Wireless Apple CarPlay.
Yeah, right. So you got that. Massaging seats, both sides, right?
Yes, both sides. Mine are on as well. Yeah.
Okay, nice. Yeah, this thing just really over-the-road car. This is really a nice over-the-road car. Did you answer if it had a tow package?
I don't think it does, no. It has the option to be added, but it doesn't come standard with it.
Okay. I didn't see it back there when I was looking around, but sometimes they have a plastic cover
on it.
If you know what I mean. Wow. Is that so cool? That is so cool. Oh, decision. So I sincerely drove to your dealership today to just drive the Hurricane package and that motor and get a feel for it. Really, on the page, it just doesn't have a flair to make me get that excited to buy it. If it had a different color interior, it possibly would. But now here on this, never even planning this. This is my YouTube channel. If you watch my YouTube channel, you're like, oh, here we go again. This guy's on another car adventure. Last year, I averaged buying a new car every 10 days.
Golly.
Whether a motorcycle or a car. It was a record year for me. Record. I actually did 30 vehicle purchases between cars and trucks. Wow. And motorcycles. Beyond believable. I mean, so if you follow my channel, you'd be like, oh my God, here we go. We just watched this guy buy 2 Honda motorcycles this past Saturday. We just saw this guy buy an Indian motorcycle before he headed back home from Florida, and another Indian motorcycle. And I went to Florida with two Harleys. By the time I left, I had 5 motorcycles. Yeah. All right, enough of that. We'll put this on hold for the moment. All right, you know what? It's so funny. Here's this removable panel.
That's the panel with it.
And that's the spare tire, probably. Right? Yeah, so there it is. Spare tire. Which, that's good. Okay. Good to see. Tires are in good shape. Tires are good. Scorpion, Pirellis. All right. I'm assuming it's just dirt.
Yeah, that's what just
There could be some tar coming off the road, you know? No tar. It's not like you can't get that off. But let's look at the engine here. If you want to open it, that'd be great. My one-hand maneuver isn't doing well. So, like everything, it's a little challenging. Yep, there it is. The good old 3.6 Pen Star, whatever you call it. Nice. Really clean up front. Down below. Just incredible technology. All fly by the wire, man. I mean, everything's fly by the wire. I don't think most people realize that. Good looking car. It really is. I mean, I like it. It's a great car. Can we make numbers work? That'll be the challenge of the day. You know what I mean? So let's see here. Let me get in the back. Let me see. You know what's interesting? You should even sit in the back just for your own sales pitch. This is every bit as good as the Grand Wagoneer. You know, I really love that Grand Wagoneer. I really do. It's a great. That's a view. If it's the right package, we'd be talking about that, but it's not. That'll be another day. Well, let's see how good you guys are. If you guys are really good, then I'll be back for another one of those. We'll see how good your finance guy is. You know what I mean?
He'll get it done. I know he will.
Oh my gosh, yikes!
He's
So,
awards, so I know he's the best finance guy you've seen.
all right, so this is pretty cool back here. This is kind of nice. The back area, very nice, very cool. All right, here we are. What's gonna happen now, right? Oh my gosh! So I came down here to drive the Grand Wagoneer, and now we're looking at the Grand Cherokee L. Decisions. What am I gonna do now? I have no idea. I'm leaving. That's what I'm doing. I'm getting the hell out of here. Isn't that the best thing I can do? To drive the Grand Wagoneer, but yet here now I'm thinking about buying a Grand Cherokee L. Oh my gosh, what is wrong with me, right? What is wrong with the Iceman today? All right, let me get off the road here and do a little talking. All right, heading out of the Oarsman, Dodge, Jeep, and Woodbridge here. And inventory, kind of same story. I mean, not too bad on the Dodge Charger line there. The Jeeps, but, just still not heavy on the inventory. But what's really interesting, I'm mulling over if anything makes sense on that car. And, it does, it doesn't. I don't know if you know me. It's always about the deal and seeing what makes sense. But here's the thing. The used car market, for sure, there's no doubt, used car market really has taken a huge hit. And in so many words, I mean, they will, that dealership back there, without, me trying to really get too nosy on them, no doubt that they're feeling the used car market to their disadvantage because people are coming to the door to trade in their car. And the challenge is the new car manufacturers are not, throwing any big incentives or rebates to these cars because for the new car manufacturers, they're still, challenged to get a lot of volume on the dealer lots. So they're just not really excited about giving away new cars right now. But for the dealers themselves, there's no doubt there was nothing radical going on there. I mean, it's a Tuesday. Can't see it being that busy on a Tuesday. But for sure, you can just tell from the salesperson's point of view and the finance, point of view, you can definitely feel that it's quiet, that things definitely have changed and it's more challenging. To the point right now, there's some things going on that, maybe this makes sense. I don't know. I'm still kind of thinking it through. But I pretty much walked out the door for the most part. But then at the last second, they're like, wait. So they've really have made a really good offer actually to me, and so we're going to kind of evaluate. But I mean, at the last second, I was like, you know what, I'm good. I didn't come here. I honestly didn't go to that dealership to buy anything today. Most people won't believe that because the Grand Wagoneer is a really expensive vehicle, number one, and number two, it's not the package that I'm looking for. If I'm going to get in that price range, I'd want to get something I really want. But it goes down the path of, what do I give up? I'd have to give up something very nice to accommodate that vehicle. So I'm just not there yet mentally. And once again, if the vehicle was a really, just a flare and had everything and blah, blah, blah. But here's the problem. If you're really listening to me talk, they're wanting 10K ADM on that vehicle. Yeah, they want 10 grand over on that vehicle I drove, which there's no way, So for me, no way. I'm looking for the 10 grand off. And the interesting thing is that for the 6.4 392 packages, the 10 grand off, I'm seeing 8, 9, the 10 grand off on that vehicle is definitely right here on the doorstep for the Grand Wagoneer because they're populating more. And the 6.4 probably will now be the second choice for a person because like me, I'd rather have that Hurricane motor with the better fuel mileage because it's a big vehicle. And to me, I'm just not looking for the performance muscle, type of theme of that vehicle. I'll be looking more for getting respectable fuel mileage, and it gets up and goes fine. I mean, the V6 doesn't sound great, but I would take that smaller motor, V6 or V8, for the fuel economy, just because, man, once you start, and you heard him, he said that motor there, I think he said, the Hurricane motor can take 91, but I'm not so caught up in that really. But then the Grand Cherokee that I just drove, the V6, that'll take 87 octane, which that's nice to have when you have a the regular, no lead option over premium. I mean, that can be $1 difference price in some, markets. Conservative, 50 cents. So anyways, yeah, stay tuned. Does something pan out from that? I don't know. I'd have to say definitely 50-50. Does it really make sense? I don't know. It's refreshing the game. So anyways, for anybody watching my channel, it was more about driving the Grand Wagoneer and sharing my impressions of that new V6 Hurricane twin turbo motor, and just overall. And that was really what the video was about. It was that Grand Cherokee L white used vehicle wasn't sitting there in the lot. I'd have been gone a long time ago, and I wouldn't even be talking in the realm of weighing that option for a purchase. This area down here is where I used to boat. So many years ago, that's where we used to have my dad used to have a slip down at Fairfax Yacht Club, and that's where we used to go boating all the time. Boy, it's only just going down to Florida, and you have the clearer water, the warmer water, you're out in the ocean, the river. There's the river raft, the river rat. We were out there on the river, and all the debris and muddy and blah, blah, blah. And it's just a whole different boating experience. I mean, I could have a boat up here if I really wanted, which I don't. I lived in that river for so long, for 20 years of boating. I'm just not excited to go boating on the Potomac River. For me, I'll pass. So, but anyways, yeah, so is there another story to come? I don't know. So, hey, everybody, thanks for watching my channel. And as usual, it's always a car adventure, right? And appreciate the nice comments and support. And stay tuned for more conversations and adventures. Wowsker, the traffic is back. And what do we get going on here, right? Pretty crazy here. So look at this, 29 miles per gallon. You definitely get 30 out of this thing, staying and rolling. Pretty impressive. That cap's not changing anything. I think the cap helps it get better. It's more aerodynamic. So this is going back to old days. I mean, this Northern Virginia area where I live, this is so going back to pre-pandemic, where every brother's having to go back to work. I think the good old days of sitting at home have come to an end. I should say the good old days of having to go to work have come back. Wow. Traffic. Look who I just found. Just found my kid. There she is. How about that, huh? Keeps the tradition going, doesn't she, huh? It's odd to that. Me coming home and finding her. Interesting. It rocks and rolls, doesn't it? She's a wild one, isn't she? That truck's fast. That thing rocks. Wow. Here she goes. Uh-oh, don't do that to neighbors.